the sybergun m249 featherweight saw. So the first thing I'm going to say is that this is really light. It weighs about 8 pounds, which is 50% of what a real one or a full metal version like an AK would weigh. The second thing is that it's the para version, which means you have your shorter barrel and your sliding stock. To use the stock, you simply pull it out, twist it 90 degrees to the left side, and then push it all the way in, and it's collapsed. To take it out, you pull it all the way out, turn it to the right, and it's back in place. And just watch right there, you're done. There's also this added feature, there's a metal bar that comes up, and on the real steel versions, it will help with recoil. On Airsoft, we don't have that much recoil, so we're going to leave it down for now. Alright, so the next thing we're going to go over is the carry handle. The carry handle has 4 positions, and to use it, you simply push back on it and rotate it. First position is down to the side, second position is out to the side, third position is straight up, and the fourth position is on top of the heat shield. Alright, so the third thing we're going to go over is the bipod. The bipod, in my opinion, should be made out of metal, but they wanted this to be as light as possible, so they made it a high-grade polymer. But I guess I can't complain, it hasn't failed me yet. So to put this in, you simply fold the 2 ends together, slide it in, and then release, and it's locked in place. To engage it, you push both of them in, take it out, release it, and make sure it's locked in position. It will swivel side to side, which is normal. The fourth thing I'm going to go over is your charging handle. Nothing special about it, it's just there for cosmetic looks. Doesn't go back that far, but it is one of the main pieces that is full metal. Alright, now we're going to go over the safety. On this, since it's a support weapon, we only have safe and auto, which is all you're going to need. Now we're going to go over internals. So to get to your gearbox, hop-up, and battery connection point, there you have to lift up the top cover. You push in on these 2 tabs, just lift it up. It's pretty simple, and it's very strong. These are some of the metal parts, the tabs, and I believe they did a very good job on them. Your hop-up is right here, it's a rotary design, and it is very accessible, and if you feel that it isn't enough, you can just lift that up, and you have even more space. If you have gloves on, you can get to it easily. Your gearbox is held right here. The featherweight comes with a tipped out version 2 gearbox, and then here's your battery connection point. One of the cons that I have with this gun is the battery, the port size. It's just so small. So you're going to have to find some sort of custom or a LiPo battery or something like that to fit in here. But what I've also found is that if you use a 7.4 volt stick type, or if you somehow find a 2-cell 11.1, you can run them along the sides here and hook them up, and that will work. So you might have to do some jiggling, and you'll have to grind a couple pieces down if you want to get anything bigger in there. But I guess I can't complain too much since they're making it very light and it's a very small gun. One of the last things we're going to go over is your rear sight adjustment. Right here you have elevation, which is this dial, and on the front you have windage. Windage just goes right and left, which if you don't know what windage is, that's. Alright, so that pretty much concludes this. The pros that I have is that it's extremely light, it is very easy to use, and I like how it's so compatible. Did I say compatible? I meant portable, whatever. So, as you can see, it's quite small. The only other problem that I have with it, other than the battery, is the magazine. It comes with a 300 round high cap mag, which you shove in there, and it looks very stupid. It's very impractical, and what's the purpose of having a support weapon if you don't have a huge box mag with it? They do sell 2500 round box magazines, and anything that is compatible with A and K will fit in this. You just slide your box mag in that, and then you've got your connection point, put it in the mag well, and you're good to go. Another thing that I'm going to mention is under the top cover, right here, you can link 5.56 by 45 ammunition, and it will fit, which I believe is a very cool feature, and it's pretty cool that they put that in there, just a little bit of added realism. Alright, so we've covered the whole gun, and now we're going to move on to the shooting test. Hey guys, so we're going to be testing the saw with a 7.4 volt LiPo, which is the one that fits in it, and a 9.6 volt 9mm, so it'll give you a better idea of what an 11.1 volt LiPo would be like when it fits in there. First we're going to try the 7.4 volt LiPo. So, lift up your top cover, connect it, then you push all your wiring into the bottom here, push this off to the side, lower it down, and it's in. We're using the Intuitive 300 round high cap magazine with .20 gram BBs. We're at about 30 yards. We're shooting at a cardboard and steel plate target. So we're gonna see what we do. Like I said, we have auto only. Here goes with the steel plate. Looks like this magazine isn't very consistent. Alright guys, so it looks like it is hitting, but it's not very consistent with feeding. I think that it's the magazine because it's just, these magazines aren't very compatible with this gun. They're not made for it. So it's probably a feeding issue. Once we get a 2500 round box magazine, I'll redo the review with the box magazine in this gun, and we'll be correct. Alright guys, so now we're doing a close-up with the M249 saw.
3, 2, 1!
Alright guys, so you've seen the performance of this gun. In my opinion, I believe that it's a pretty good gun if you can get it to feed reliably, which, with a 2500 round box magazine, that might be the case. But with a 300 round mag, it's just not going to do it. And it's a support gun, so you need the added capacity. I want to know what you guys think. Is it a good gun? If you want to get one, you just go to evit.com and have fun with it.